Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a get ready with me, but I wanted to do a more minimal makeup look. I know there's a lot of people who don't really like full coverage and prefer a more minimal look. So I'm going to be doing my version of minimal makeup, and I'm also going to be using a new brand. This brand is called Merit Beauty. They are vegan and cruelty free, which is really nice, and they just go really nice on your skin. And they've taken the initiative to remove ingredients that are not safe for our skin, that are acne causing, which is really nice, and I appreciate that. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I use these products on my face today. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video so I can show you guys how I achieve my minimal makeup look. So I guess I'll start off with my brows since that's what I usually do first. And for my brows, I'm going to be using this volumizing pomade in the shade brown. So I'm going to start off by brushing my brows up. And I actually really like this product because it keeps my brows in place, but it also fills them in just a little bit. And I am going to go ahead and fill them in with a brow pencil in just a second because I do like my brows to be a little fuller. But I mean, just look at the difference. I don't really have too much brow hair, but this is amazing. If you like something a little more natural like this, you can just leave it. But I think this brow pomade is just really nice. I like that it doesn't deposit too much color either, or too much product. So I think this is one of my new favorite brow products that I have been using, and I really like this one a lot. So I'm going to fill in my brows with a pencil in just a second, but I just want to make sure to prime my skin. You don't have to prime your skin, but I usually like to, especially if I'm going to be using face products. So I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and just apply this all over my skin. So I'm just going to go back into my brows, and I'm going to use the Slim Brow Pencil by AOA Studio, and I'm just going to use this to mainly fill in the sparse areas of my brows. I still want to keep my brows really natural, so I'm just going to very lightly go in and feather this in. So now that the face primer has kind of just absorbed into my skin, I'm going to go in with the face product. So this is a Perfecting Complexion Skin, so it's not really a foundation. It's kind of just like I would say it's more of a multi-purpose use. It's really just going to help you even out your skin tone. You can use it as a foundation if you like. I'm actually going to try to use it a little bit as a foundation, but I don't want to give myself too much coverage. I did get it in the shade Linen. It is a little too light for me. I should have gone a shade higher. So I really just want to apply the product here on my cheeks because I do have a little bit of redness here. And then to blend out the product, I'm going to be using this brush that's also by Merit. This brush and this product is amazing. The brush blends out everything so nicely, and then the product itself is just super creamy, and it just blends out really nicely. Alright, so here's what my skin is looking like so far. It's very nice. Again, it's very minimal coverage, so it's not going to be anything too heavy. You can build it up, but I don't think it's going to give you a full coverage like effect. But either way, I still think this is really nice, especially if you're just going like on a quick errand. This is perfect. So I'm just going to jump into bronzer really quickly, and I'm going to be using this Prep and Prime BB Cream by MAC. And I'm going to use the same brush that I used my complexion stick with. And I'm just going to put this on my forehead because, again, the color that I got for the complexion stick was a little too light for my skin. You guys like how my hair is just like hanging out here? My hair, I don't know what's going on with it, but this piece here just does not stay down, like, no matter what I do. So, you know, I'm just going to let it be, just let it hang out. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I do want a little bit of coverage underneath my eyes, so I'm just going to just do a light amount. And this color isn't too, it's kind of almost like my skin tone, so I don't want anything too bright underneath my eyes today, so I'm just going to use that one. And then I'm going to use my sponge. This is by Shop Miss A. I'm just going to use that to blend it out. Okay, so I'm going to go in and set my under eyes now, and I'm going to be using the AOA Studio. This is their Perfect Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Soft Light. I'm also going to take some of this powder and set my nose because my nose is so oily, so I have to make sure to set that as well. And then a little bit on my forehead. So we're moving on to blush now, and I'm going to be using this cheek color by Merit as well, and this is in the shade Terracotta. So I'm just going to put this right on the apples of my cheeks and then bring it back to my bronzer. I'm actually going to go back in and set the rest of my face with my MAC Studio Fix powder. And now we're going to move on to mascara, and I'm going to be using the Perfect Black Lengthening Mascara. But before I go in with that, I'm actually going to curl my lashes. I'm just going to give myself a quick curl. I like my lashes to look as long as possible, especially when I'm not wearing any falsies. So I'm just going to make sure to get them as lifted and curled as possible. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and apply the mascara. I think I'm going to focus the mascara mainly on the outer lashes. I really want to give myself a little more of a lifted eye look, so I'm just going to apply some right out here. I like that it's very, like it's not thick or clumpy. I definitely like the formula so far. So I'm going to take a little bit of brow powder and I'm just going to put it, I'm going to smudge it right up here at my top lash line. I'm so messy when it comes to mascara and I always get it on my top lash line, so I'm just going to use that brown to smudge it out a little bit. Kind of also give me the effect of a darker lash line. So next I'm going to jump into lips, and I'm going to be using the tinted lip oil. This is in the shade Au Naturel. This is such a gorgeous shade. I'm not going to add any lip liner at all. I'm just going to wear it like this, just very natural. And then I'm just going to take my finger and kind of just blot it just so that it's a little more of a wash of color. So I actually really like it like this. It looks really natural, but just gives me a little bit of color. So I love the lip oil so far. And then lastly, we're going to go in with highlight. I'm going to use the highlighting balm, and this is in the shade Bounce. So this highlight is super natural, but oh my gosh, look at the glow. And it's also not patchy on top of the powders because remember I did set my face. It's not turning patchy on top of the products at all, so that's also a huge plus. Alright, so the highlight was the final step in this Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was something a little different, something a little more minimal. I hope you guys enjoyed the products. If you guys do like any of the products or are interested in checking out the brand, I'm going to leave the link down below so you guys can check them out, and just I'll have the names of everything that I used as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to subscribe, and if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.